Hello, good afternoon, Tribuners. Welcome back with me, Tiara, in Indonesian News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here the complete news. The first news is Erick Thorhir registered himself as a candidate for General Chairman of PSSI. The Minister of State Audit Enterprises, Erick Thorhir, arrived at the office of the Indonesian Football Association, Gelora Bung Karno Arena, Jakarta on Sunday, the 15th of January 2023 at around 13 minutes to 11 a.m. Erick Thorhir's arrival at the Indonesian Football Association office to register himself as a candidate for General Chair of the Indonesian Football Association for the 2023 until 2027 period. When he got out of the car, Erick Thorhir was immediately greeted by Hassani Abdul Ghani and Peter Tanuri, who are ex-members of the Indonesian Football Association. Not only that, Persis Solo boss Kaisang Pangarep and Persib Padu boss Glenn Sukita are also waiting for Erick Thorhir at the Gelora Bung Karno Arena. They immediately took the elevator to the 6th floor, the office of the Indonesian Football Association, to submit registration documents. After Erick Thorhir and his entourage went up to the Indonesian Football Union office, 3 Indonesian celebrities, namely Raffi Ahmad, the owner of France Nusantara FC, Atta Halilintar, the owner of FC Bekasi City, and Baim Wong also arrived at the Indonesian Football Association office. About 20 minutes before Erick Thorhir's arrival, representatives of the League Two clubs also came to the Indonesian Football Association office by boarding a bus. As is well known, that afternoon, the Indonesian Football Association will also hold an ordinary congress. The next news is, a girl survived a poisoning case in Bekasi City. The death toll of a family suspected of being poisoned in Ciketing Udik Village, Bantar Gebang, Bekasi City, West Java, has now increased. On Tuesday, the 12th of January 2023, a family in Bekasi was found in a critical condition at home. 2 people were declared dead when they were taken to a nearby hospital. Meanwhile, the other people are known to be in critical condition. Now, a total of 3 out of 5 family members have died. One new victim is the mother of the family. The head of public relations section of the Metro Bekasi Resort Police Commissioner Erna Ruswik Andari confirmed that the death toll of a family suspected of poisoning had increased. Public Relations of the Bantar Gebang Regional General Hospital Bekasi City, Sandi Romadoni, also said that 3 victims were declared dead. Sandi said that all the victims had received medical assistance since they were first evacuated last Thursday. He added that there was 1 adult patient and an underage girl who were still undergoing treatment at the Bantar Gebang Regional General Hospital. Of the 5 victims, a 5-year-old girl was found safe. One perpetrator of a boy murder case in Makassar is facing the death penalty. One of the perpetrators of the murder that targeted the organs of a child in Makassar, South Sulawesi, 18 years old MF, is facing the death penalty. This is because it was later discovered that MF was no longer a child, he had reached adulthood. With this adult status, the police no longer apply a juvenile criminal system. MF is now threatened with the maximum penalty, namely the death penalty. The head of the public relations section of the Makassar City Resort Police Commissioner Lando Sambolangi said that the 2 perpetrators also received different case handling. MF was given a detention period for the first 20 days, while on other perpetrator AD with the age 17 years old will given a detention period for the first 7 to 8 days. However, regarding the application of the law, the two perpetrators are subject to the same article. Currently, the police are still waiting for the result of the post-mortem examination and psychological tests from the perpetrators. Ayana Buaran roll snacks that are viral on social media. You can find a variety of interesting snacks when stopping in the capital city, especially if you are in Buaran, East Jakarta. Because there is a snack that is now viral on social media, namely roti roll Ayana Buaran. Using a 1x2 meter cart, Oni Budiman is 60 years old as a business owner, apparently having been actively trading since 2005. The man with the distinctive white hair also explained that, although his efforts have been taking a long time, he emphasized that running term is not as easy as running water. If we take an analogy, water that flows in a river and is often obstructed hits the road. In accordance with the reality spoken from his mouth, he admitted that he had lost his cart and was forced to close 4 other branches because the condition of the COVID-19 pandemic increased drastically in the 2020 until the 2021 range. Even though he has closed all of his business branches, now Oni is also slowly growing. Evidently, when his business went viral on several social media platforms, his sales doubled. Interestingly, this bread has a maximum time to be consumed up to 4 days after it is made. Oni said the taste and texture of the bread is still maintained, both in terms of crispy sensation and softness. Lively Lato-Lato competition in Batam City. The Lato-Lato competition, which was held in the courtyard of the Panville Mall on Saturday, the 14th of January 2023, attracted the attention of Batam residents. Until Saturday night at 8 a.m., the residents did not move from the location to watch the game, which is currently viral throughout Indonesia. This Lato-Lato competition started at 4 p.m. However, a number of residents have started arriving at the location of the arena at 2 p.m. Some even claim to have come at 12 a.m. Yunanto, one of those who came quickly all the way from Tanjung Piayu, Yunanto wants to watch his 11-year-old son compete Lato-Lato. Based on Tribun.Batam.id monitoring, a number of residents came bringing complete food from home. Some even brought food basket complete with carpets. In between events, they said eating food while sitting on the floor in the courtyard. Soybean prices in Semarang are still high due to declining sales. Sales of import soybeans as raw material for making tempeh and tofu declined. This was the impact of high soybean prices in recent times. Soybean trader in Semarang City, Erick, said the decline in sales at his shop even almost reached 50% compared to before the price increase. Erick explained further the price of import soybean had increased gradually in the last 2 years. Previously, he said in the 2020 soybean prices were still in the range of 8,000 rupiah for 1 kilogram. The price then continued to increase until the end of last year, which even reached 14,000 rupiah for 1 kilogram. According to Nini, despite the decline, the current soybean price is still high. Thus, the price reduction that occurred has not had an impact on sales in the store. For example, there's soybean, which usually run out once a week, and now once every 2 weeks. The last uses, a number of stall owners rejected the establishment of Indomaret in their village. A number of stall owners in Q1 DDS village, Tuku Mulyo District, Musirawas Regency, South Sumatra Province came to the Musirawas Region's office and held a demonstration on Tuesday, the 12th of January 2023. Their arrival was to reject the establishment of Indomaret in their village. They insisted that the existence of Indomaret will harm their business, which has been their source of livelihood. Well, I think that's all just for today with me, Tiara. Don't forget to follow us in YouTube Tribun Lampung News Video, Facebook Tribun Lampung, Instagram @Tribun Lampung, and TikTok @Tribun Lampung for further information. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.